Hello everybody, this is Ben85. Welcome back to another episode of FS19 Ultra Realism. And I know I was going to be closer to winter and we'd be taking care of other stuff, and in reality we're like an hour or so in game past where I left off, but I have good reason to. I know last episode we kind of failed at the end to get the mixer working. And I thought, a little bit of adjustment with editing in the files and stuff like that, I could make it work. And to be honest, I looked stuff up and I couldn't find documentation. I never knew those were there. Sorry, squirrel moment. Yeah, so I couldn't find documentation to make it all work out. So I started thinking about it and realized there's another option. There's another really cool option that maybe isn't quite as neat and friendly, but definitely works. And that's to use a mixer wagon. Or not a mixer wagon. What are they called? Loading wagon. Here. There we go. We'll tip those over as such. Let's go into here. Let's see here. Fertilizer. Loading wagons. So remember, these are just for picking up loose stuff. The one I'm looking at. Right here. Ooh, actually this one. 165. It's got a little more capacity. It's actually cheaper. Standard configuration. Oh, I see. So for a little more you can get the extension. We're probably just gonna go standard. 53,000, that's plenty. I'm okay with that. Let's see here. We'll do that. Oh wait, can you do... Oh, how do I guess I can't change that. Anyways, we're gonna go Trelleborg, we're gonna go used, we're gonna get it for 102. Should be right over here for us. Alright, we get that hooked up. Hopefully we can pull this around with this tractor. Alright, so here is the cool part. You ready? With a global company, we can come up and we can cut the bales, right? And there's another bale in there somewhere. Apparently I can't cut it right now. But anyways, if we cut it, we drop down our loading wagon, and we roll over the top of this. There's the bales. I found them. And the other one is right here. How come I can't cut you? Maybe because it's not touching the ground? Oh, I bet you there wasn't enough room, like, underneath the bale. So they don't pick up when you roll over them. Or, I mean, when you back up. Yeah, see, it's not completely unloading the bales. But that's okay. We'll be fine. As you can see, we can basically just roll along here. We'll load up this wagon. Still not dry enough to start combining. We still have got all those sunflowers to pick up. I should be able to cut this last one here. And 52,000 units is, let's see, 10 plus another 3, so we can fit like 13 bales in here. And honestly, it's not super difficult to do it, you know? Now I'd be curious if I could cut them into the wagon. I don't think you can, but that would be an interesting thought. But here's my other thought. So I already tried this with the little one. I tested it. It will dump in. It'll go into the barn, no problem. But I have another question. Because curiosity is a pretty good trait of mine. Oh. Apparently we lost just a touch of straw in the process. Alright, we'll shut it off. I'll spin around. So that was 20,000. So that was 5 bales worth. Does it work into this? Can we drop? Oh, it just got dry enough. We can start doing that. Does it work in here? No, it does not. Alright, fair enough. Just thought I'd try it. Oh, look at that. But if we bring this guy over here, and we may not have enough tractor to do this, that might be the limiting factor here. We should start getting manure again. Yep, that's what we were missing out on, which is a good moneymaker. Oop. Open the gate up, back her in there. Does fit in here, right? Yeah, it's not too tall. This one being nice and long is actually really easy to back in, which is really nice. Then we get to here, and we get the tip point, and we just do that, and it's going to dump it in. And just like that, we've got straw. Apparently not enough of it. Almost, but not enough. So I think that's going to be our desired method of putting straw in by the animals. Not too shabby. And because of that, we're definitely going to need some more straw, so I'm definitely going to make bales out of that, of those sunflowers. And I really think I'm going to end up harvesting, combining those wheat fields that we planted that we were originally going to turn into forage, but I'm starting to think that might be more beneficial to combine those. But for now we're good. I will have to fire that guy up, fire the plant up. I want to sell the milk here. And let's see here, 194,000. We're gonna buy some more animals. Like I said, we got to keep buying animals so that we can get our milk production up. So we're gonna have to go here. I think, I don't remember how many I can hold. Does it specify? Oop. Not there. If we go to the barns, I forget how many we can hold. I missed it, apparently. Ah, here they are. 500. Okay. Holstein 1. That's 5. 10. 15. How many should we do? 20. 25. 30. 35. 40 is that much. That's 50. We're not going to be able to get to 100. 60. Let's do 70 of them. I'm okay with that. We'll confirm it. We have 404. Oh, great. Now the cows are missing. Alright, I'm gonna go... Let's see here. Time to start harvesting here, so... I'll get that stuff done. I'm gonna start liming the fields, and I'll check back in with you as we continue to go into the wintertime here. So, as I was digging this field over here, I kept seeing this pasture over here, and I got to thinking, it's kind of a waste of space if we're not doing anything with it, right? I mean, we don't have cows in there. I think this will... Oh, it turns this way. We don't have cows in there. It's not going to be used. I mean, there's a couple of trees in here, but that can be worked around a bit. Why don't we dig it up and turn it into basically a giant hayfield? Because obviously the grass doesn't grow enough to be cut right now. But I mean, I can come in here with a chisel plow here, basically dig this area up, come in with the drill, plant it with grass, and we'll have ourselves a whole bunch more land that we can turn into hay, right? Or chop it into haylage or whatever we want to do with it, but this is a lot of ground that we can work with, so I think it's worthwhile if we take the time to do that. I don't know, just something I was thinking about here. I've got a whole lot of great demands flashing there. Other than the milk that I already sold, none of them actually benefit me at all. So I'm just going to have to ignore them a bit. As far as how things are going, I've got pretty much everything dug that I want dug. The 3 big fields over by the new big farm have to be dug for corn at some point. But I haven't done it yet because I was kind of running out of money before I started selling logs for the lime. And it's something I can do in the spring pretty easily. So I was more concerned about getting logs sold so that we can put our money into the animals instead of, well, putting it into lime and stuff like that, which we can do later. So I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna work on this stuff here, get this dug up, and nighttime is falling, of course. It always is. Especially now that wintertime is almost here. It gets dark pretty fast. Daylight is dwindling. But we can actually do, that side too. We'll just have to watch out for the water tank. In fact, I can actually do it right through the bridge if I want to. But for now, I'm going to go around. So, I'm going to keep working on this. I think pretty soon here we're going to end up finalizing some of the stuff for the animals, get that all set up, get the mixer set up, possibly build ourselves another barn. We'll have to see when I get to that point. So I'll bring you guys back in a bit. Well, I've been thinking about this, and I didn't want to go this route. I wasn't sure it was the right thing, but I think we need to borrow money, get things built, get things set up the way we wanted to so that we can get these cows going, because, it takes 7/10 of a year, 8/10 of a year, which is like 3 seasons worth to get them producing milk. And you figure late autumn, that's, we got to go through winter, spring, end of summer before we even get to the point where they're producing milk. So we need to keep building on that. We need the facilities to do so. So as much as I don't want to do this, and obviously we're going to have cash coming in here. So if we go, I got to do water and feed and all that good stuff here. don't know if we have any wheat and barley or oats stored. We have canola stored, and we should be selling that here right away, actually. Sunflowers are down. We're going to have to wait till springtime. Soybeans is summer, and corn... Actually, I don't know if... Let's see here. Corn is winter here, too. Coming up in a couple days. What do we have? Sunflowers, soybeans, corn. Is that all we have? Yeah, that's all we have stored. As well as all of our silage here. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why does it only show... Where did I get that wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, because... Yeah, that's right. I was thinking, it's like, why does it only show 1 million capacity of silage? But obviously we have 500,000 each one. We just have 500,000 of chaff that hasn't been processed. Oh, that makes sense. All right. Yep, here we go. So we had a million borrowed. We're gonna make her 2 million. It hurts to do this, but we're gonna be able to pay it back. Promise you that. It's gonna take a little bit. Basically, we're gonna carry this debt into next year, and we're gonna start paying it off once the milk starts rolling in. At least that's the plan. But it's basically a temporary infusion right now. We've also got a lot of trees that we can take down. I'm getting a little over 100,000 a load. I can get 4 loads out a day, so that's like 400,000 I could probably make a day. So there's 2 million in debt. Oh boy. What are we losing right now in interest? 421. So we're going to be somewhere around 850 a day. Oof. That's rough. Well, anyways, so the first thing we need to do here, I want to purchase this land so that we can put grass in there. We've got, look how much of the map we've gotten bought. Pretty good chunk. Alright, the other thing I want to show you guys, go here. Look at how much room there is here in grass that we just dug up. That's like another one of these fields. I mean, we're gonna do pretty good on that. The other things that we're gonna need to purchase here, we need the other cow mixer. Here, I'll show you guys this. This is where I've been working and taking trees off. So you can see we made a pretty good chunk, but there is a lot and lots of trees to take off still. What's that saying? Here we go. Alright. So we're going to lay this guy in like we did the other one. And put it right there. Alright, so we got that mixer in place. That'll allow us to start buying cattle for there. The other thing we need to do, I'm going back and forth about it. If we do 450 per barn, so that way we have 50 animals to allow for calves to be born. That's 900 milkers. If we put this guy in, that allows us for another 300. Let's say 200 of those. Oh no, we almost need another one of these guys. We're gonna have to put another one in. And which way is the best way to put this? Probably like this, so that way we keep the feeding on that side. Unfortunately, the straw is going to be on the other end. But there's not much we can do about that. So we're going to put that one in. So now we have a third one of those barns. We don't, oh, we do have enough money, I think, to put in another mixer. Maybe we should just do that right away. That way we can start supplying feed to this one as well if need be. But I think we're going to wait for now before we put a mixer in on this one, because that one's just going to sit there. We got it built. I'm going to have to put in some road area here. I think what we need to do is we need to start purchasing some animals for here. I think is going to be the plan, because what do we have right now? So we got the 3 dairy barns. So we got feed in this one. This one we don't have anything yet. And we have to figure out the water probably for that one. 426. There's a lot of young ones though. Eventually all the young ones, when this one gets to 500, all the young ones are going to go into that one. And just same thing will happen here. But let's get some Holsteins moved over here. I think the cost is pretty high right now. But let's put 300,000 worth of animals into here. And we'll start feeding them out and we'll see how this goes. So how many are we going to have here? Let's see, there's 200 per. So that's... if I go here, that's what, 50 cows? So 60, 65. So we're going to get probably about 130 animals in, which is pretty good. And we'll start getting little ones on this one, and we'll start making milk on this one, which is going to be awesome. Basically, we're getting closer and closer to our entire dream of producing over 1,000 cows. I originally said 2,000, but it's just not feasible. So that's 130 right there. Let's just stop at that. Let's confirm that. So if we go here, yeah, we've got 130 here. We need to do something about this stuff immediately. I need to start working with the animals. So let me start loading stuff up and getting stuff processed. Probably should have done that before buying the animals, but you know what? I'll make it work. Well, night seemed to fall so quickly now. It's getting dark already. We're only coming up on 4 o'clock. Nighttime, I should say wintertime, is definitely here. There's a good chance the ground's going to be frozen tomorrow morning, so we'll have to see how things go here. But as you can see, the wood business is quite lucrative. There's a very good chance this this load right here might take it over $1 million. So there's quite a bit, on this load here. So I'm just kind of slowly meandering my way here through the winter time here, trying to make a little money, trying to save up for next season here, get everything in position as we need it, and hopefully really make some money and kick some butt. Oh, look at that, they turned the lights on for me. There we go. We'll get this unloaded. So, as far as money goes, I was going to spend some, but I kind of want to unload it and watch it get to $1 million here before I spend it right away. It's going to be close. Actually, it might only be about 116,000. Well, actually, that'll make it over anyways. All I need is 110. And I got 115. See, I said 116. I was pretty close. It's pretty cool to see the $1 million up on there. All right, we're gonna go back over here. So as I think I brought up before, Corn is going to be at its high point tomorrow, so I'm going to be selling all of our corn. Sunflowers, we got to wait till first day of spring. Beans, we got to wait till middle of the summer. So those are our three that we have, which means I have nothing over there by the farm right now. Oh, nope. I don't want to start it. I want to go here. So I've been thinking about this. I've been trying to figure out how I want to do this. Yeah, you're seeing the fields up and around here. How much is this one? 370 for that one. That one might be nice because it's right by our other fields. As I was thinking, we should probably buy these. Look at the potential here. So we're gonna buy this. Then I was kind of going back and forth. Like, that one's not great. This one's got really good potential. It's right alongside, but it's also small fields. Or these are bigger fields. Still decent potential. Got that giant one, which is probably not something we want to look at. Almost $1 million for the big one. This one I was looking at because it is a continuation. Basically, I put all these fields together, probably. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to buy that one. So then I can go straight through, which will be perfect. So we bought some land here. We definitely need to go through and use our soil sampler. We got to get these fields, got to get these fields. Got hay growing. I think that's all the fields I actually have to test. We got 307,000. Let's see here. One of the things I wanted to do before we get out of here. Actually, I think I want to talk about food. So, figure out what we're doing here. So I've been watching this. We've got about 400, we have 441 animals in here. There's a lot of small ones, so it's going to change. But I'm guessing it's going to be about 3 million food that we're going to need. And that's per barn. So that's 3 million, 6 million. I'm figuring about 2 million on this one. So that's 8 million food per year. That's what we need to plan for. Half of that, because it's mixed 50% silage, is going to be silage. We need 4 million. That's 4 silos full. And I think, looking at this now, like, we've got almost 800,000 here. We've got over 2.4, so that's like 3.2 and a half million. And we only have, or that'd be 1.5, 1.6, maybe 1.7 million in silage. We only have 1.5 available to us, so we're already short on silage, and I want to buy more animals. It's gonna complicate things. So actually check. So these are all, oh, there's our first, I saw it. Right there, our first one, calving. They're gonna start coming in. There's some more. So because of that, we want to get some more and just start staggering it through so that end of next summer into fall, we've got a whole bunch of animals to hopefully start producing milk. So I wanted to see here, before we go, if I go into baling technology, that's got a wrapper on it. I think that's a round baler though. Because if you go on these, you can definitely see that as a round bale that it makes. Also a round bale, plus it's the foil, the wrapper. We've played with these before. This one can do squares. So about the only option for square bales is to use the hybrid one. So I think we're going to have to go round bales. This one can do both as well. This is individual. This one is a through and through, so that it just kind of keeps going into one tube. Oh. I want to get out of there. So that one's 76,000. That one's really expensive. Otherwise, they're the same. This one is also a round baler. And we are definitely going to have to go with pink, obviously. So we're basically going to utilize this guy. We're going to buy it new. Sure, why not? Actually, now that I think about it, I have no idea where that went. That probably went in the middle of a field. Wherever I was. Oh, we gotta go here. Ah, there it is, right there. Look at that. Yeah, not exactly what I wanted to do. So that means we're gonna have to utilize, let's see here, miscellaneous, right? There they are. Round bale silage. So this will allow us to then store 400 bales, 410 rough actually, but 400 bales of silage. And I know they're round bales. There's no other way around it. Because I want to be able to wrap them as soon as they come out of the baler, because then otherwise they start deteriorating right away. I'm gonna run over there. So 100 bales is 400,000 units because they're 4,000 per. So that's 400,000. You do that times 4, you get 1.6 million units, which is actually more than one of the upright silos will do. That's another point. What are the silos cost? 225. So I don't have enough yet. I'm very close. We're gonna have to put up another one over there by the two barns, and then we're gonna have a third or a fourth one over by the other barn, the last one we just put up, and we'll utilize it that way. That should give us plenty of silage. Next year's gonna be a struggle. Whether we can get enough hay down. I have to figure out what I want to do. These two fields here that I just bought, I've got more lime that I have to put down. I have to test all the fields. I've got a lot of work to do, but as the snow starts coming in, and we did see a touch of snow, but it never stuck, we're gonna have to do more with that, obviously. Let's have to see how things go. I wanted to come to this barn right here because we want to purchase more animals, right? And I have to be at the animals at the farm to do it. But yeah, now we've got a third one there that we can put silage bales in. Why does it look like there's a bale in there already? Oh, I think it just shows what it is. It shows that it's a round bale. So yeah, that one's built for silage. Which also means we're going to need a different one of these guys to pick up round bales. We got to go back into round bales. Lovely. Just what I was looking forward to. Let's get... We got 218,000. So that's 10. So let's get 100 more animals. That'll get us up to 230, which is a huge head start, and it's going to be a struggle to get enough feed for them. I don't know. We're taking a big chance here, and we're going to see how this all works out. But I think with that, guys, I'm going to have to wrap things up here. This episode's getting long. We're setting ourselves up for a possible failure or absolute awesomeness. We'll have to see. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little concerned. We're going to confirm it. We have no money. We now have 230,000, which means we need 1.3 million plus 2.4, so we need 3.7, almost 3.8 million units of feed. That's almost 2 million of silage we're going to be short. But that's why we've got a whole lot of hay land. We're going to get that other baler. We're going to get bales of silage, basically. I'll probably chop that oatlage off. I think we're going to have to when spring comes. That's the only way around it. So we'll see what things go. But with that, guys, thank you guys all for watching. Until next time, as always, take it easy.